Does the story of the woman with the issue of blood prove the divinity of Jesus? Let's talk about it. Luke 8:43, a woman who had been bleeding for 12 years, who had spent all she had on doctors and yet cannot be healed by any, approached from behind and touched the end of the robe of Jesus. Instantly, she stopped bleeding. "Who touched me?" Jesus asked. When they all denied it, Peter said, "Master, the crowds are hemming you in and pressing against you." "Did someone touch me?" said Jesus. "I know that power has gone out from me." When the woman saw that she was discovered, she came trembling and fell down before him in the presence of all the people. She declared the reason she had touched him and how he instantly healed her. "Daughter," he said to her, "your faith has saved you. Go in peace." Why is this important? Leviticus 15, starting in verse 19, gives us a rundown for the process of a woman who is on her menstruation cycle. It's a little lengthy, but let's dig through it. When a woman has a discharge and it consists of blood from her body, she will be unclean because of her menstruation for 7 days. Everyone who touches her will be unclean until evening. Anything she lies on during her menstruation will become unclean, and everything she sits on will become unclean. Everyone who touches her bed is to wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will remain unclean until evening. Everyone who touches any furniture she was sitting on is to wash his clothes, bathe in water, and he will remain unclean until evening. If discharge is on the bed or the furniture she was sitting on, when he touches it, he will be unclean until evening. If a man sleeps with her and blood from her menstruation gets on him, he will be unclean for 7 days, and every bed he lies on will become unclean. When a woman has a discharge of her blood for many days, though it is not the time of her menstruation, or if she has a discharge beyond her period, she will be unclean all the days of her unclean discharge, as she is during the days of her menstruation. Any bed she lies on during the days of her discharge will be like her bed during the menstrual impurity. Any furniture she sits on will be unclean as in her menstrual period. Everyone who touches them will be unclean. He must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and will remain unclean until evening. When she is cured of her discharge, she is to count 7 days, and after that she will be clean. The reason I took you through chapter 15 of Leviticus was to help you have an idea of the isolation this woman lived in for 12 years. What about her mom? What about her dad? What about her siblings? What if she was married? What if she had kids? She couldn't touch them. She couldn't hold them. She couldn't hug them, kiss them. They couldn't even share the same bed. It would have been a very, very difficult life for her to live. You want to talk about depression. But she had faith. She had faith that Jesus could heal her, so much so that she was willing to risk touching him. And if she wasn't healed the instant she touched him, he would have been unclean. But even Jesus said he felt the power go through him, and she knew that she was healed instantaneously. Had she not been healed instantaneously, it would have made Jesus in that moment unclean. Be blessed.